Well, it's very fitting in today's hot sauce that we are going to be talking about the heat. We're dealing with what feels like 100+ temperatures these days in our heat wave. And you know, we may be dealing with this on a temporary basis, but there are places around the world that have to deal with this on a daily basis. And joining me right now is Dr. Richard Lee. Now, you study people in isolated areas from around the world, and you're going to show us how they stay cool. We need you right now.
Well, we can start off in the desert.
Okay, let's do that.
Where it's hot and it's dry and there's a lot of sun.
Okay, and let's bring in who's...
Yes, both of them can come in. I mean, both of these are these are typical desert kind of robes, which are very loose. Cotton.
Bedouin style.
And Bedouin style. And that would be an undergarment, and this would be a garment that they would put over that.
They put it over it in the heat?
They would put it over that, yes,
the dark color doesn't absorb it?
It's basically a tent.
It looks like a Snuggie.
Tent which is on you. Now, and the purpose for the looser robe is, and we went through this. That's a girl. All right. Put up your parasol. Is that when you're riding on your camel and it's terribly hot, or you're wanting to get off the camel,
gives you cover.
It gives you cover. So basically, dressing for the desert is long, flowing robes, which you can move in lots of different ways, and you can make your own tent.
Excellent.
When you're away from it.
Emily, you're all set with your camel now.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
And what do you have here? This is a beautiful scarf.
That comes from another hot area. This comes from Cambodia.
Okay.
This is called a krama.
Krama.
A krama, K-R-A-M-A. And if you go into the countryside, if you go into the farmers, they all wear these. And when it gets hot,
you put it over.
They cover up. Or if it gets really hot, you wrap it around your head after you dunk it in some water.
And just start to cry.
Well, you don't have to know. It keeps you cool. It actually works. It works really quite nicely.
Okay, now let's move to the jungle areas, which is what it feels like here in Western New York these days.
Right. Jungle areas, very different.
Okay.
You don't wear clothes.
Naked?
Naked.
Okay.
Naked, except...
Ellie refused to do that, so we just brought in a picture.
Right.
I offered.
Except that you wear paint.
Oh, and that actually...
Right.
Okay, it's like a tattoo.
Paint does several things. One is that it protects you a little bit from the sun.
Oh, a shield, yep.
Okay. And number two, this was an experiment we had to do many years ago. I was working with these Indians. These are Kayapó Indians along the Xingu River in southern Brazil. And they all wear paint. We were just dressed kind of like this, and they said, "You're really stupid."
Did you do as the natives?
Yeah. And so, well, we did an experiment. We painted half of me black with a ginny pot, okay?
You look different there.
That's not me.
I know.
That's not me. And then we counted mosquito bites.
It protects you from the mosquitoes?
Yes, it does. So the left-hand side got lots of bites. The right-hand side got a few, but not very many.
That's amazing. They really think of everything.
They're smart people. So where it's hot and humid, you don't wear much. You put the paint on to protect you from the insect bites. It also serves a decorative purpose.
It's very colorful. All right, we are unfortunately out of time. Oh, we're going to talk about the parasol, which I love. I think that's beautiful.
Parasols. This is made in China, but actually I got this in Thailand.
Oh, look at that. Are we not a vision?
And this serves, one, to keep the sun off you, but two, in parts of the world where sun is there all the time, it's also a cosmetic thing, because women there don't want to get tan.
Absolutely. My mother would say that all the time.
And so having a parasol becomes an essential component, not only to keep cool, but also to keep unsunburned.
That's right. Get a possible suitor. All right, Dr. Lee, thank you so much for joining us today with all these great tips, and we hopefully have you back.
Sure.
For the cooler.